Hello everybody, my name is Kyle Koch and welcome to my release candidate video. I'm going to show off everything that has changed and everything that is working so far in my application. As you can see here, I'm not going to really go over the whole signing up process again, just because really nothing has changed there and it's a pretty standard process. For the most part, I'm just going to go over things that have changed from last week. And there are a few different changes. I do have notifications now working, and the app itself is just working right now as it is intended to do so. So, without further ado, I'm going to actually start with things that are different. And as you can see on the bottom right there, update profile, that is one of the things that are different. So, users are now able to update their profiles with a new password, along with email, as well as their phone numbers. When you press that update your information, everything's going to save and you'll be logged out. And then at that point, you'll have to log in with your new information, provided you have used a new password for your account. Updating pricing, nothing really has changed here. What I have found was that when you update the pricing, especially if you're raising the price, your invoices and your job prices really shouldn't change, because that is unfair to the actual client, especially when you're raising prices. It would not be fair to the client that their prices have been raised, even though you have already given them the quote of what it was going to cost. So on that, it will for sure update your pricing, but again, it is not going to update current pricing, just because, again, it would be unfair to the client. And we don't want that. We want your clients to be happy in the end and really be with your company for the long run. Invoices, again, you can pay, you can't pay, whichever way. I'm going to add in a job later. We're going to come back to this just to show off this using the phone now. Again, printing invoices works all the same. As you can see, there's a nice little sample of what it's going to do. I have changed it since last week. There's now above the photo of your business's logo is also going to have your company's name. So whoever gets this invoice, they're going to have your company's name on there, just so they know where it came from. So we'll cancel out of there. We're going to head back, go into another one. Email invoice again. It's going to work much the same way. As you can see, fills in your email address, fills in a subject, your text, as well as sends the attachment of the invoice. So everything is working just a-okay there. I'm going to delete that draft. We don't really want it. I'm going to go back. As you can see, there's a search up at the top now as well. So if we do a quick search in our invoices, if my fingers would work correctly, as you can see, it does indeed bring up a search. You're able to click them, go through it as you normally would, go back. Everything's working as you would like to see it. When you go in here, adding a client, as you can see, it fills out more information now. So zip and postal code, city and state, everything else has been updated here. Again, you can still take a photo. So if I want to, since I am, I'll try and not do that. Let's go over there just so you don't get that funky screen look. Use the photo. As you can see, now update. It has always updated. It's just always been running on the simulator, so you haven't been able to do that yet. So if we want to go in now, client name, let's just call them hello there. We'll quickly fill in some information. Make up a fake address. Postal code I will actually put in as a correct one, just so it does display on the map for us. So let's enter in, I don't know where this is going to put it. Might put it out in the lake somewhere. I'm not too sure. Let's go, keep going down. Let's add in a phone number. 3007. And finally an email address. Return. Create a client. It takes a little bit of time. Obviously, uploading a picture is going to take a little bit of extra time. We'll continue. Everything defaults back. So let's just go back. So now you can see there at the bottom, there's hello there. Jobs, again, they've stayed quite the same. Nothing really new in terms of them. Let's just quickly go add a new job. Actually, let's go back 1 second here. As you can see, that phone number does come up. It is clickable. Obviously not going to make the calls. Well, it could possibly be a number, but I really don't want to find out if it is or not. It's never fun to end up dialing someone random. I ended up hitting it twice, so let's get back into here. Let's go back. Let's go back into the. I will add a job now. Going to be a fairly simple job, just small numbers across the board. I'm actually going to set this for. Well, let's go a minute from now, just to show off the. So we created a job. Let's go back. Let's go into here. Now you can see now upcoming jobs listed in there. August 21st, 2015, 1:12 p.m. Let's actually go into this one. I'm just going to complete the job again, as you can see, phone number, and call it again if you really wanted to. You need to make any changes. Invoice saved, takes it off of there. Let's go back into our invoices. As you can see, unpaid. Well, he's paid it now, so pay it, updates, everything's just hunky-dory when it comes to that. Now we're just going to wait a little bit to make sure that notification does pop on through to us. What happens for the most part is notification is going to pop on through. Everything's going to update. There we go. A job for, as you can see it now, puts it in the client's name as well. It's about to begin. Hit OK. Gives you that notification that something is about to start, which is a good thing to have. Everything as of right now is working the way I have intended it to work. All the features have been added. As you can see along the bottom here, I have taken out the all jobs. I decided that after doing some user testing, it was confusing having that jobs there. People would go in there, they would try to edit the jobs, things like that right through there. So I decided, no, that can't be. Don't want that extra confusion. Took that out. So all your jobs that are incomplete are now going to show up in the actual jobs main screen. And then everything that's been completed will be on the invoices screen. That way, when you go back into there, invoices, you're going to see every job you've completed, what invoices need to be paid, what haven't paid already. So in that sense, there's really no need for me to go back in there again and start to have that kind of just a repetitive thing where it's just showing jobs complete and incomplete. So this way, I eliminate confusion, add in the features that needed to be added in to make this a much more user-friendly app. And moving forward, I do think that it's going to be overall a very good-looking app. Everything has come together, like I said, exactly as I wanted it to. And moving forward, I think there's just a little bit of things I need to clean up to get it working just that 100% good. But as of right now, as it stands with this release candidate, I'm very happy with it. And moving forward, I can't wait to get this in the App Store and see how it does. Thank you very much.